Hello boys and girls, Coach Michael here out of my living room, because when you have a good content you don't need green screens, special effects or exotic locations. Today I want to discuss a great exercise which is a kneeling windmill or half kneeling windmill. Let's get busy, we have less than 10 minutes, on we go. What is half kneeling windmill? First of all, is a part of a Turkish get-up exercise where when I am in my half kneeling position here, I do this hinge and I go back. This is the windmill. And in Turkish get up, I am simply continue the exercise. Okay, let's show it from right side. Okay, here I am. Here's the coffee. Turn, hinge, touch, close, and pull the bell down. Now here basically I can stop and you can copy, however it is not the goal. The goal is to explain to you why we do what we do and what's the reason behind the technique being the way it is. So first of all, what is windmill? Like, what is it for? Now some people say it's a great shoulder stabilizing exercise. Bullshit. You know why? Because it's a compound movement that involves all the body. You want shoulder stability? Fine. You do heavy kettlebell presses, you do bottom-up kettlebell presses, or better off, mix them with, imagine that this is a steel mace, and do single 360s or mills with steel mace, okay, heavy one, decent one, and you'll have all the shoulder stabilizing in the world without compromising your hip and your back trying to get into some Kama Sutra position. However, windmill are for something. So it's an integration and de-association movement, meaning that I'm integrating various parts of my body while de-associating at the same time. What do I mean? Okay, so yes, it's about shoulder stability. It's about learning how to depress the scapula, how to stabilize my shoulder. This is the first one. Second one is learning. Okay, it's a neuromuscular education of how I move in a closed position. Okay, in the closed chain, sorry. Meaning that instead bringing my arm to my body, I am bringing or moving my body independently. This is the association part from my arm. Why I have a load over my head. Second, I'm talking about passive stabilizing of my trunk, of my lumbar section, protecting my spine because it doesn't need to move when we talk about strength, right? Third, it's my hip. Okay, it's using actually one of the beautiful muscles of the body, the ass and the hammies, okay, which is, oh, this is my lovely assistant, she will pass by. Her name is Dolly. And my hamstrings to produce force, meaning that it is a lower body exercise while upper body stabilizing. So let's get busy. Most videos that you see are these, okay? People hold kettlebells and they do this type of shit. Now, okay, let's set the record straight. If you are a yogi, a dancer, okay, with a great hip mobility, you will get away with this. But since training is an act of intentionality, is the simple question why we do what we do. What's the purpose of this special variant of an exercise? All right, so let's see. Okay, what I do here, okay, let me get back in the right perspective for you. All right, two things. First of all, my hip head goes inside. Now, imagine this is my, okay, hip socket, okay, this is my ilium, this is my femur head, this is the Q angle, this is the femur. Boom. It can move sagittally, all right? Like walking, it can do some rotation it cannot flex inside. So what I do here, I'm basically stressing my hip, putting a lot of pressure on this joint. Second of all, I cannot move sideways, right, without eventually doing this side bend, okay, while my ribs are open. So basically what I do, I change the position of my vertebrae and the pressure pushing my discs to the side. I am now to you with my right hand. I'm doing the left spinal flexion. My discs are being greatly pulled out. Now, it may look great on a video with a heavy bell. It will also look great on your x-rays when you will have or begin to experience pain, because it's not supposed to be done with heavy loads and in this particular position. So let's get to the actual technique. First of all, the windmill is the old school exercise when I want to chase high load. Okay, I have no intentions of performing it with 8 kilos unless I'm in my rehabilitation phase or I'm learning the exercise. The exercise is load, because only under heavy load you can see where your body is leaking and what things need to be strengthened. So what I do, very simple, okay? First, I've pressed, I'm an overextended. I move my leg 90 degrees. Why I move my leg 90 degrees out? Because imagine now this is a barbell. If I open, you see I can do a deadlift. Basically, I'm hinging back just without my shins. All right, so this is the deadlift movement, and deadlift is hip only, no spine. This is exactly what I want to dissociate. Second, I turn my chest toward my open leg. Why? Because look at this is my AS bones, okay, this is my trunk. If my shoulders are facing you, this is my pelvis and this is my shoulders. My spine is twisted, bad. I want to align my spine with, okay, my pelvis, meaning I want my shoulders be above, okay, be above my pelvic bones. From here, I hinge. Now, when I'm hinging, okay, look here. I'm not sitting on my heel. I'm taking the center of mass, okay? Okay, this is the gravity. I'm taking the center of mass with the bell and I'm putting everything in the middle here, which allows me, okay, I don't have to put my hand. I can sustain it and I can extend it from my, okay, from my glute. So the exercise, the actual exercise is, okay, I'm here, I'm flexed, open to the side, rotate chest to the leg, and hinge, use the glute to come back. Hinge, use the glute to come back. That's it for now. Practice safe, practice smart, enjoy. If you have questions, DM me. I'll gladly answer, and I'll see you in the next video.